preached a message I'll never forget. He reminded me again. And I preached that word when the two disciples went into the city.
Yeah, come on.
To go find the colt.
Yes, come on.
Yes.
That they came to where two ways met.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brother Josh's life is totally different than my life.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
In and out of prison, satanic cult, rear raised a whole different way. But it was like that when Abraham was walking up to the mountain.
Yeah, come on.
That the lamb was walking up the other side.
Yes,
And came to a place.
Oh, yeah.
God put me and Brother Josh together.
That's right. Amen.
And the Bible says that what God has joined together,
Let no man separate.
no man put asunder.
Amen, brother.
I want you to know something. Well, I reached out. Brother Tony reached out. I was texting and calling trying to get a hold of him. And the Lord was working.
Amen. That's right.
Yeah.
We found out where he was. Brother Tony drove over there and said, we got to go see him. And we walked up to the door. Brother Josh opened the door. I said, Brother Josh, how you doing? He said, I'm fine now since you're here.
That's right. Come on.
That's all.
Yeah.
Somebody wants.
That's right.
It's my honor to be able to stand here tonight and tell Brother Josh that he's my friend.
Amen.
Brother is right.
And you preach to us.
Bless his heart, Lord.
Amen.
Oh, the devil lied to you, son.
Yes, he is.
I love you.
Hey.
I don't even have the words
Bless
what this church and some of those from Wesley Chapel that are here tonight. And
Yes.
by all rights, you'd have every right not to be here. But I'll tell you this, you noticed tonight, and I love you.
Amen.
Jesus didn't say men treat you like that.
Amen.
I love you, God.
Yes,
I love you too.
Amen.
I feel so connected with y'all. The Bible said when Jonathan and David met, their souls were knit.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I'm overwhelmed with joy tonight, and the Spirit of God is in this place. Ain't nothing like the Spirit of God. Can I tell you, when God gets a hold of you, and if you ever decide to turn away from Him, don't. And you in here that's had an addiction, this is a second chance addiction revival, like somebody say, man. You ain't going to be able to smoke him out. You ain't going to be able to drink him out. You ain't going to be able to stomp him out, shoot him out. He ain't going nowhere. The Bible said that in Ecclesiastes, when God does something, it is forever. And God did a work on me, honey. I believe the same hands that was nailed to the tree cultivated this earth into existence. Amen. I believe tonight I want to preach a message on addicted.
Yes. Amen.
And it's the only time I've ever seen it in the Bible, and I almost did a Holy Ghost, almost lost 10 pounds and did a backflip when I read it. But it says in the 1 Corinthians chapter number 16, verse number 15, the Bible said this. He says, I beseech you, brethren, you know the house of Stephanus, that is the first fruits of Achaia, and that they have, you gonna like this, they have addicted themselves to the ministry. Boy, I feel some juice on that. They have addicted themselves to the ministry. Now listen to this. It said that ye submit yourselves unto such. It says, and to everyone that helpeth us and laboreth. Now I like this in verse number 18. It said, for they have refreshed my spirit. It said it, and yours. Ain't it amazing? Sometimes you don't know what happens. Somebody says, oh, you got revival. What happened to you? It said, they refreshed my spirit and yours. If you be honest about it. It said, acknowledge ye them such, them that are such. I want to preach a message on being addicted. The Bible said this, that to acknowledge them that are such. But I started to read a little bit on addiction. Lord knows I got plenty of experience. But it said this, it said, I want to preach on symptoms you are addicted. It is the compulsive use of a substance and lives in a state of dependence.
Come on.
Now we know that faith is the
Substance. Yep.
one more symptom that you're addicted if you got some faith. Amen. And if I live in a state of dependence, I am addicted. I don't know about you, but my feet don't hit the floor in the morning until he shakes my bed. I can't pay one bill until he allows me to work to make the cash. I can't even go to church unless he gives me the desire to do so. I live in a constant state of dependence upon him. If you would be real honest in here tonight, you might as well admit it, you're addicted to Jesus. I don't know how long it took you to get this way, but I can remember back in about 2012 in a cold, dark cell in Polk County Jail. All I took was one.
Come on.
All it took was one time, and I was hooked. I didn't need but one time, and I had to get more. I give it all just to get a little bit more Jesus. I might have stepped away, but honey, it didn't take long to get back. I know who's got the good. I know who's got the best around. It's Jesus. Somebody say amen. Oh, tonight we're going to turn the church house into the hookup spot. You can get some tonight. You ain't even got to have money. I'll front you some. Somebody say amen. I got plenty of Jesus down here at the altar. The Bible said to acknowledge those that are such. I hope you come for a double dose of the Holy Ghost. I don't know about you tonight, but I'm slap addicted. Ever since I got, people that are addicted, you can tell by that they're addicted to something by the way they move. They get the jerks and the shakes. Can I tell you this? Come by Tuesday, I started to get a little bit of withdrawals going on. I gotta have more. Because if you don't stay involved in this thing, you're bound to fall. You got to put both feet in to live in a constant state of dependence upon Jesus. I thought I was the best thing around. Honey, I was preaching all over. I was preaching about 4 revivals a year, 5 days at a time, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm flat on my back. Can I tell you this? People that's addicted build up something called a tolerance.
Come on.
And they start to get a tolerance. When they keep doing more, they don't realize that they're high. You know what sitting on a church pew would do? You'll get tolerant to the singing. You'll get tolerant to the preaching. You'll get tolerant to the things. And all of a sudden you'll start to blame. Well, he didn't preach that good today. He didn't sing that good today. I could. What it is you develop a tolerance. But what can I say to this? It's okay to get involved yourself. It's okay to do something yourself. One thing about it, if you want to be addicted to Jesus, you got to search and find Him. I used to walk miles and miles and miles and miles to get the dope that I need. What happened to the days when we'd walk miles and miles just to tell somebody about Jesus? I wish I had somebody in here tonight that was tired of the mediocre. That was tired of this ain't no ordinary services happening up here. If you don't believe me, go visit a church every now and then, and you see what you got over here is what they call in the drug neighborhood that grown man. The best they ever was. He's the best. Oh, I'll tell you this. We live in a constant state of dependence. Paul sat there over in Mars Hill. You see, when I was addicted, I couldn't do anything until I had my fix. And Paul said, he said, it's in Him that I move and I have my being. If that's me, without Him, I can't talk, I can't walk, I can't do anything without Him. He has done something for me. The Bible said, Galatians in 2:20, He said, I'm crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live. He said, yet not I ain't even alive no more. He said, but Christ that liveth within me. Sometimes we need to double check who's walking in these shoes. He said, in the life I live now in the flesh, we talk about faith being substance. He said, the life I live now in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave Himself for me. But you know what I got to thinking about? Number one. Number two is a person will sacrifice all for their addiction. Listen, y'all, ain't you had figured out you addicted to Jesus yet? Some of you have had friends leading all the way to jailhouse. Say amen out there. Some of you had friends leading all the way to the trap house. Some of you say amen. But can I tell you this? Where are they now?
They still back there.
But can I tell you this? Over there in the Bible, you got to be careful. Some of your old friends are hitmen from hell coming to assassinate the better version of yourself God's laid in your heart. Somebody say, oh, I got to thinking about over there in Joshua. He gets over there where the promised land's at. Reuben and Gad. They wanted to build an altar. They wanted to stay on this side of Jordan because it was good for cattle. The land was good for cattle. So they didn't want to walk in the promises of God. They hadn't quite got what I got. So they got to the promised land and they said, listen, Joshua, we want to build an altar right here on this side of Jordan.
Come on.
And Joshua, the people didn't like that too much. They said, here we are fighting all the way to get here, and you want to stop right before the finish line?
Yes. Get a little more.
Don't you know I wanted to lay down and die when I backslid? But God said, son, you came too far to give up now. You and your wife come too far to give up now. You've come this far. Ain't no use to stop now. You've developed a family. You got sons that wasn't yours. Now they're your sons. You got churches that love you. Why would you want to stop now? Just take a little bit more. I needed more. It's too. I've come too far to turn back. Put your hands say I've come too far. I've got more over there. Waiting on me than I got over here anyway. But you got to be careful with the friends you keep saying.
Amen.
So Reuben says, listen, I want to know what a Reubenite's doing with a Gadite.
Yeah.
You remember Reuben? Jacob said, son, you ain't got no backbone. You weak as water.
Come on.
A Gadite was a fierce warrior. Can I help you tonight?
Yeah,
Some of
come
you
on.
in here
Come
for
on.
some of you in here on my side, on the addicted side.
Hey.
So, I want to ask you something. No matter how strong you are, you might consider yourself a Gadite, but you don't get around them old folks you used to hang around. Because you might think you're strong. Honey, can I tell you this? You get them to meet you at the church house. Because the moment you go looking for them, you just found trouble. So what they do, they said, listen, we'll build an altar. And Joshua said, I'm going to let you build an altar, but we're going to have to call it Ed. An altar named Ed. He said, we're going to let you build an altar on this side of Jordan, but it ain't going to have no blood on it. No sacrifice. Ed means a witness. So he said, we're going to let you build that altar, but it ain't going to be the real thing.
Come on.
Because without the shedding of blood, there's no remission of sin. Some of you came to this revival tonight, and the devil's been taunting you all day long. Are they trying to get you to go back to that old life? But can I tell you, a horse ain't a horse, of course, of course. You remember that old horse that used to chew on gum? You looked at that horse and it looked like he was talking. Honey, behind the scenes, that wasn't no talking horse. It looked like a talking horse, but it wasn't a real thing. Honey, can I tell you this? I ain't been perfect, but what I got is a real thing. Oh, I'm glad tonight. I'm head over heels, slap addicted to Jesus. Well, they said we're going to let you call it Ed. A Reubenite with a Gadite. My. See, somebody's addicted to their sacrifice on.
That's right.
You know what the first thing that goes out the window? Pride. I used to come home, cooking that mess. I'd have acid done eat up my pants. I'd have holes all in my legs, my clothes. And Mama would say, son, I said, what? And Mama knew. She said, son, that stuff's going to kill you. I I had no pride. I didn't care what I looked like. I didn't care what I smelled like. I just wanted something to get my fix. But can I tell you this tonight? Once you get hooked up with Jesus and hooked on, pride has to go out the window. I don't care what anybody says. Honey, those who are not with me are against me. I tell you the truth, some now are enemies of the cross of Christ. But can I tell you this? Well, you got to sacrifice all to follow Him. I thought about this. The Bible said that they are addicted to the ministry. You can talk about that pride. You remember Peter over there?
Yeah.
Jesus said, listen, I want you to go cast your nets.
Yes. Amen.
He said, I want you to go cast your nets out into the sea. And honey, layman, hillbilly, honey, you're going to go get more crappie, more largemouth bass. You're going to get more fish than you could possibly dream of. But you got to use all your nets. Peter said, now listen, master. Listen, man, we've done this all night long. See, just because you did one thing one way and you got shut down, don't mean for you to stop. See, you can't tell God you'll pick and choose. You got to serve where He puts you. You got to do what He wants you. Because if you're not, He will break your leg. I feel 98 messages coming out. But can I tell you this? He told him, He said, drop down your net. I believe it's over there in Luke chapter 5. He can't. But the one thing that they did is they dropped one net. Never let your personal experience stop you from moving forward with God. Man, brother, I got out. I was on fire for God the first time I got out of prison. I tell you what, I was on fire for God. Me and my wife, we went and started a ministry at the Harps home for broken down children. And we were low on gas money. We was going to rehab and I had to get my fix. Amen. I had to get Jesus. Talking about being addicted. Touching every say addicted. I want to tell you this. We went over there and the leadership of the church, I said, listen, brother, I hate these masks. But me and my wife, we got it on our heart to go preach and teach these little young gals. They've been sexually abused and they've been all kind of mistreated. And we just want to get in there and show them some Jesus. I said, can we just have a little bit of gas money to go in our tank? And what he told me, if I hadn't have been the called man of God, if I hadn't been a called man of God, I might have done something I wasn't supposed to do. But he looked me right in my eye and said, well, if you need gas money, I don't believe God's calling you to do that.
Yeah.
This was a pastor now. I said, I appreciate you, man, but we don't need it. I said, just because we need gas money don't mean that them kids up there don't need help.
Yes.
So we started to go up our son and we got blessed. We had the boy, Peter and Paul, had old mama filling my tank up to get me to my preaching appointments. So we got up there and we started witnessing those kids, and they suffered for some of the most horrendous things. But see, we wanted them, they'd been addicted to this and that, but we come up in there with the real thing. We come up in there with the blood stains. We come up there with the covenant ring. We come up in there with the cross of Calvary. Honey, we seen 15, 20 people saved. We seen people move. When they started painting us pictures and sent us home with it, they even painted one that said it had a bunch of broken crayons on the big closet and said, thank you for coming here. Broken crayons still color. So never let personal experience, when you get shut down, when one door closes, somebody give a Lord a praise. didn't tell God I'd pick and choose where I'd serve.
Amen.
I told God I'd serve. God, when Jesus came riding in on that donkey, they were throwing their garments in front of them. Honey, I don't want no title. I don't want to serve no title. You know what they was doing? They was saying, the king is here. And they're throwing their titles down. They're throwing their citizenship down. When the king comes back, he ain't looking for the pastor. He's looking for a blood-bought child of God. He's looking for somebody that's addicted to the ministry. I'll tell you this. The other thing they do is sacrifice possessions. Now listen to this. One day in my addictions, hallelujah.
Come on.
Amen. Brother, I had a man ask me one time, a long time ago when I was way back in the day. I remember walking through a patch of woods to steal a lawnmower. Back when the Pushmore Murray was the baddest thing around.
Yeah, that'll motor.
And I was so addicted, I had to go get it. So I traveled through the woods and I went to my neighbor's house and I dragged that thing all the way through the woods, and the Lord God Almighty made sure that every briar, every vine wrapped around my ankles. I still got scars from the vine. Boy, you can say amen. I want to tell you this. I was scarred head to toe, dragging that thing. Didn't even make it out the woods with it. I started in Colorado Valley and ended up at Johnny Somerville's. I don't know how that happened. But I'm going to tell you this. I get saved and get out. And all of a sudden I see my neighbor. And he says, listen, man. And I'm sitting there, oh, you know how the Lord saves you, you want to go make amends.
Yeah.
You want to go make things right, you know. Well, it was one of those times. But here he come in and give me a chance. He said, man, I've heard some good things about you, about your church. He said, I've heard some great things. I heard you on fire. He said, listen, we're having a group of men over, and we want you to come speak. I said, I got to cut the grass. No, I'm just kidding. I said, I didn't say that. I said, I'd love to come speak, but pride starts to go out the window, you know. So I didn't say nothing then. I had to get the grit up. I had to go home and stir the grits, what I was going to do. And I took one of my friends with me, and I went and wrote him out a check. I said, all right, Brother Bill went in, and I said, listen, we're going to go over there and talk for a while, and I'm going to have to come clean. I'm going to pay him for his lawnmower. So we get over there, and you know, back in them days, I was extremely addicted. I didn't mind sacrificing possessions.
That's right. Yep. Come on.
So I get over there, and the friend I took with me, he goes with me, and he's in on it, and he knows what I want to do. And we get over there, and it looked like he's seen a ghost when we sit down around the campfire. I said, what is it? He said, come over here. I said, what is it, man? He said, man, you ain't going to believe this. He said, you see that guy sitting beside Jerry? I said, yeah. Jerry was the one I owed. He said, you see him? I owe him $300. I skipped out on his rent. He said, I ain't finna have you making me look bad. He said, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the ATM. I said, okay, I'll ride with you. We go get the money in.
You on time, brother.
Come on.
We get back, and I get over there, and we're sitting around that campfire, and I said, listen. He said, he's swelling up with pride. Stand there, Tony. He walks me up, son, like I was prize pony.
Yeah.
He said, this here's Josh Nichols, and I'm not. He's like, yeah. Boy, the Lord cleaned him up good. He said, and I've asked him to come speak tonight for us and tell them good things, what God's done for him. I said, oh, Lord, here we go. I said, brother, you ain't going to believe this. He said, what, Josh? I said, I can't do one more thing until I say this. I said, about 7 years ago, I first moved my trailer in right here, and you just built that shop back there around back, didn't you? He said, yeah. I said, well, I come over there like a thief in the night and drug your lawnmower, your Pushmore Murray lawnmower, all the way through the woods, and I stole your lawnmower for drugs. But I want to tell you this, the Lord didn't even let me make it out of the woods with that thing. I said, it's still in the woods, growed up in hedgerows somewhere. I said, but I've come to tell you I'm sorry for what I've done. I said, I want to give you the money back for that lawnmower. He said, Josh, I never would have known if you hadn't told me. He said, but of course I'll forgive you.
Amen.
Buddy, I'm talking about people were crying, shouting, praising the Lord. And I'll tell you this, what amazed me is then my buddy that was with me, he said, brother, I'm going to tell you, I got to give you money. Because I run off of your rent money. And I need to give it to you. See, that began when we started getting addicted to Jesus. We started getting feeling what we was doing. And I want to tell you this, back in that time, we needed some money to start. We was going to start a homeless shelter. And we needed $500 to open that homeless shelter for the permit to do that. And we didn't know, I feel preaching, come on. We didn't know where to get that money at. But can I tell you that he had to pay him 3 and I had to pay him 2, and they both told us to keep the money and to put it into the church. Jesus said, everyone that hath forsaken houses, sisters, fathers, mother, wife, or children, or land for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold. The next thing when somebody's addicted is the strange